Uh, okay, I'll talk about this game, Cape Town City versus Orlando Pirates. Here, I'll just start with why Cape Town City lost. You see, in the first half, in the first half, they were they were seated back and then they were hoping to catch Orlando Pirates on a counter. But then that's the problem. The problem of dominating the first half. When you come back in the second half, if you dominate on the first half, you're supposed to get at least 3 or 4 goals so that you make sure that you win the game exactly on the first half because you are dominant. Because the other team, when they come back from the half time, obviously they shall have planned for you. They shall have different plans. Whilst you won't necessarily change anything because your players were doing well. So the difference for Cape Town City on the first half and the second half, it was that first half they were seated back. They were seated back. They were waiting for Orlando Pirates to come to them, and they were so organized defensively. They were moving as a unit there. That thing caused the Orlando Pirates to find it difficult to get a goal there. Then on the second half, Cape Town City, they changed their approach. They started wanting to play the ball. They started being confident because they were leading, and them trying to play the ball. That's what hurt them, because when you try to play the ball against Orlando Pirates, you know what's going to happen. They're going to share the ball, and then something will come up. Something will truly come up. And then also, Cape Town City, they made sure that Orlando Pirates doesn't play on that middle. They made sure that Orlando Pirates, they packed on that middle field there. It was like 5, if not 6 people there. So Orlando Pirates found it difficult to play those ball. That is why you would, in most cases, find Tito on the wing there, and sometimes you would find him on the right side. Sometimes you would find him on the left side. It is because they were trying to avoid that crowded place, that middle of the park, because it was very crowded there. So that thing, it worked for Cape Town City. And then talking about Tito, I mean, I cannot keep on emphasizing how important he is. He's a very important player for Orlando Pirates. Whenever he's there in the game, you can see that he's there. The things that he does on the ball and off the ball, those runs which he makes, if only he can try and work on his shooting, I think he would win as many games by scoring in those games. And I saw him coming out. I saw him, no one tackled him, but I saw him sitting down there, and then he was substituted because of an injury. I'm just praying, hoping and wishing that it's nothing that major, because that guy is very important for Orlando Pirates. And then Orlando Pirates, they were good when it comes to attacking, just that they were not finding those spaces. They were not finding those spaces, especially on that first half. But when it comes to defending, they were so bad. They were so bad. I don't know why Maketleni Makaula always prefers to go up so up in the pitch and join the attacking players instead of sitting back, because he knows that Kogi is not yet fully fit. He has those little mistakes there, so he has to sit back and help them. But you'd find that in most of the time, all of them are up there. Then you will find Kogi and CBC. They are the ones who are left behind there. That's how the goal came. And Kogi and CBC, I don't know what's happening. I remember they have played together before, but I don't know how well or how bad they did that time they played together. But this time, no, those two people, they do not communicate. They do not communicate. That is why it seems like they are not a good pair. It is because they fail to communicate, and they fail to at least look at what the other person is doing, so that the other person can do better to try and limit those goal scoring opportunities for our opponents. So I just hope Nda will be fit soon, so that he can come back into the starting lineup, because those two are they not so good. And then Orlando Pirates, they lack those players who who will recognize what the opponents are coming at them with. I mean, Cape Town City were only first half, they were only attacking with 4 players. Whenever they win the ball, they would would go for Orlando Pirates, but only using 4 players. Imagine they created maybe 6 or 7 opportunities with only those 4 players, and they got 1 goal from all of those opportunities. See, when you play with Orlando Pirates, you will get chances. You will get chances. So it will be up to you if you want to score or you don't want to score. I mean, Mamelodi Sundowns showed us that. You can get as many goals as you want when you're playing with Orlando Pirates. And another thing with Orlando Pirates, they are not a team that scores so many goals. The thing that makes them to have a better goal difference, it's that game of Marumo Gallants. If you can take away that, I think it's 8-1 or 8-0. If you can take away those goals, you look at all those other games they've played, they always score 1 or 2 goals. They do not score that much. Even Kaizer Chiefs has a better goal difference compared to Orlando Pirates when you're going to remove those 8 goals from that game. So they really need to work on that. And I also feel that, see, if many PSL teams would have a Ribeiro or a Mufokeng on their team, they could really punish Orlando Pirates whenever they are playing with them. Why do I say that? It is because Ribeiro and Mufokeng, especially Mufokeng, because I always watch him when he plays. He has that vision. He can see a player that is about to make to take a run. He can see that thing very easily. You can tell from that first goal. He dropped to the middle of the park there, and then he received the ball, I think from the right back. He received the ball. Before he could even receive the ball, he had already seen that Nkota is alone that side and everyone is congested on that other side. So what did he do? He just dropped back and then he received the ball. He didn't even look at where Nkota is. He just played that ball because he had already scanned. So if you could get more of those players who can do that, they can really punish Orlando Pirates. But thanks for his vision. Thanks for him talking to Nkota. I think he's the one who told him that he must stay as wide as he can. And then we were able to get that goal. And then obviously the sniper. That's where you want Mabasa, inside of the box. Deliver for Mabasa. Trust me, he will get you a goal. If you deliver, he won't waste those opportunities. He will get you a goal. He might maybe miss 2-3, but he will get one. Just make sure that you deliver. And also, Mufokeng, for me, I feel like Mufokeng is much more dangerous when he's coming from the middle of the park, when we are playing against teams who are so good defensively. Just like Cape Town City. Cape Town City, they made sure that whenever Mufokeng has a ball, they go to him. They send 2 or 3 players to him. And they also made sure that who is outside of the box, because you could tell that Orlando Pirates, they came into the game with the intention to shoot from outside of the box. You could tell whenever the ball is inside is near the box there, you could see sometimes it could be Tito and Mbata, sometimes it would be Mbata and Makaula, but you would see 2 players outside of the box there waiting for a cutback so that they can take a shot at the goal. But Cape Town City, they were very aware of that, because they always had people who are ready to close down those players. And then I have to give it to the coach. For the subs. And Ndlondlo, he's really raising his hand. Obviously, he did have a couple of mistakes there and there. You are a player. As a human being, you are going to have those errors there and there. But then we cannot judge him based on those errors. Why? Because he hasn't been playing for a very long time. As time goes on, he will be able to play and then be mistake free. So that's even Musele. That goal, I know it's questionable. That goal is very questionable, but thanks to him for scoring that's a good way for him to be able to come back into the game. But I won't lie, I'm sure most of us, even myself included, when I saw Jose taking out Makaula, I was a little bit worried there. I was not worried about the people he was bringing in, but I was worried about him taking Makaula, because Makaula, he helps defensively, and also when we are attacking, he makes sure that he does help us. He makes sure that he does help the team whenever they are attacking there. So I did cry a little bit there, but then the coach knows what he's doing. I mean, he's our coach for a reason. He is our coach for a reason. Another problem I have with Orlando Pirates, we like playing the ball back. We like playing the ball back to our defenders. And then whenever Cape Town City decides to come back and chase the ball, then we do not we do not show why we played the ball back. I mean, the purpose of, let me put it like this: whenever you do something, you must do it with purpose. So Orlando Pirates, they play the ball back, but whenever the Cape Town City presses them, they do not show the purpose of them taking the ball back to the goalkeeper there. So I don't know why they're doing that, because whenever you play it back to the keeper, you are like dragging your opponents. You are inviting them to come in, and then when they come, you know that they've left spaces behind them. So when they come, you're supposed to make sure that you get them on that counter, because they've already opened some spaces because they're coming to you. But we failed to do that. I don't know why. And then I'm also impressed with Mbata. I saw him taking a shot with the left foot there, and it went straight to the keeper. And he was not comfortable. He was not so comfortable when he took that shot. So you could tell that if he had that time that he needed to take that shot, something would have came from that shot. And then again, it will seem like on this video I only want to point out Orlando Pirates' problem, but it's not that. I'm just pointing out everything that I've seen on that game. So Dion Hoto and Van Rooyen, they on that goal, they were like, these days they are more concerned about attacking, not defending, especially Van Rooyen. Van Rooyen, from that Mamelodi Sundowns game, he is more concerned about attacking. I don't know who told him that whatever he's doing when we are attacking, he's doing it very well, so perfect that he doesn't have to track back. I don't know, but that thing will cost us some matches. And then I also remember I was talking to someone on the group there. I told him, halftime, I told him that this game, it's a game that needs Orlando Pirates to play either long balls or play one-touch football, so that we could be able to break Cape Town, because you could tell whenever an Orlando Pirates player has the ball, they make sure that they close all. If you hold it too much, they close all those. They close all those players that have availed themselves for you to pass them the ball. So if we maybe tried doing that, playing those one touch football, just like we did against Baroque, I think on the second or third goal there, maybe something better would have came. Maybe we would have gotten something a little bit early. And then what else did I see? Yeah, that's it. But I'm just hoping and praying that Tito comes back. We really need Tito. We can't do without him.